Cancel culture uses things that actually can be used in a moral way when divorced from the vengeance and the hatred, the viciousness, and the mob mentality. It uses a kind of correction, albeit in a very twisted way, to bring forth a certain kind of end. And one of the ways that we enforce sound and right behavior is by correcting those who commit moral and ethical wrongs. This can happen on two levels, depending on the nature of the offense. Offenses against justice, offenses against truth, offenses against fidelity, offenses against one's property, one's persons, one's possessions, offenses against one's home or one's family. These are typically handled on the level of the law. But offenses against our sensibilities, offenses against our manners, our taste, law has no place touching those, because law is not capable of delving into the realm of man's heart where these offenses arise. It is only capable of correcting outward conduct that has a tangible harm to a first principle like justice, veracity, property, something like that. So on a social level is where those offenses, so secondary offenses I would call them, are actually handled. And to handle those secondary offenses will sometimes look like cancel culture, but it may actually just be what is called disassociation. So what is disassociation? So disassociation and association are both concepts that allow members of society to bond and form ties with others at the behest of their will for many reasons. They may bond or form these ties for employment. They may bond or form these ties to nurture their social affections. They may bond or form these ties for the purpose of friendship or any other purpose or for utility. As such, it is governed by the principle of fidelity. Fidelity is the principle within our nature that enables us to have faith and give credit to people. And fidelity is such a bedrock principle because fidelity is our gateway to the truth. If I cannot trust the words that come from somebody's mouth, how in the world am I going to be able to know or see the truth when the truth is being spoken to me? I have to get past the barrier of distrust before I can get into the substance of the truth. The barrier of distrust blocks me from getting towards the truth. And unfortunately, those of you, or anyone in general, who operates in constant suspicion, operates in unrestrained skepticism, where distrust is your operating standard, you're not capable of existing in the world in the best way possible because you have no sense of fidelity towards anyone as a blanket way. And that's no way to operate when you're trying to understand the nature of things. That's no way to operate when you're in society. That's no way to operate as a moral agent, because then nothing is objective and everything is subject to the whim of what you believe is sure or not. People ought to get that fixed.